Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel. I am your friendly local neighborhood demon slayer. We are back at it again to see what demons we need to slay, what lessons we need to learn, which messages we need to relay. So let's get into it. I'm not going to do this reading as I usually do because like I've been telling you guys, I've just been led to do different things. So I'm actually going to start with an old deck of mine. And we're just going to kind of pull and read. We'll read as we go. All right, so we have Unity here in the reverse. Unity. What else do we have here? This wanted to come out. We have Apprentice in the reverse. So we've got an apprentice who is no longer part of the union he was with, whoever that was apprenticing him. All right, so we have an apprentice breaking away. Why? Come on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Okay. We have discover. All right, because the apprentice discovered something. So the apprentice has broken away from whoever was apprenticing him. And then we've got, and it's because they've discovered something here. What else do you have for us? All right, we have a connection in the reverse. Maybe they lost a connection by doing this apprenticeship. We have imprisonment in the reverse. Something's not wrong. Excuse me. Something is not right. This connection in reverse. So this apprentice is no longer feeling connected. I'm not sure if it's with the actual craft that they were trying to apprentice, or if it's something to do with this imprisonment in reverse. Sorry, y'all. I'm dealing with fruit flies and they're driving me crazy. Okay, I don't know where they're originating from at all. And they only fly like 1 or 2 at a time, but I've killed 15. It's like it's like Hercules and that monster. Every time he chops the head off, there's more that grows to it. It's crazy. It's like, okay, if there's 15 of y'all, why don't y'all all come out and I'll kill you all? But no, I have to do it 1 at a time. All right, so anyway, we've got imprisonment in the reverse. It could be that this apprentice just feels imprisoned by working under this person. Maybe they're not being treated right here. We've got explore in the reverse. Oh no, I feel like whoever was over this apprentice, really, it's like, okay, if you work with me, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't talk to them, you can't work with them, you can't blah, 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 blah. Risky. So this apprentice finds it quite risky to even talk to anybody about this. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. There's just this competitive nature about this reading right here. Something about it being risky that this apprentice walks away, and that's pretty, pretty effed up. Okay, well, nothing else is coming out. Let's go ahead and clarify what's risky here. What is risky exactly? The Lovers. It's risky being in a union with someone. Someone that you know, or this could be romantic, you know. I say you if you're this apprentice that we're talking about here. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles that wanted to pop out too. I'm getting that whoever is teaching this apprentice is very insecure. Very, very insecure. Why is he even doing this apprenticeship for someone? Like, I just feel like this is like this person, because of potential competition, he doesn't want his work or his secrets or whatever it is to get out. This person is really, really afraid that this apprentice is going to turn around and have huge success. It's like as time goes by, the insecurities mount. That's really effed up. So what else do we have here? What else is happening or going on? What's going on? We've got overcome. So this apprentice will be able to get out and will be able to get away from this crazy person. So that's good to hear. All right, let's see what else we have. What did the angels have to say about this situation? The tower in reverse. Okay, so this apprentice is definitely, I wouldn't say overcoming, but avoiding a tower or an obstacle here that is either coming for this person who's teaching him, or this teacher is bringing this tower. It's like this person really feels like they don't have a choice but to leave. It's like he wants to like reassure the teacher that he's not going to be like that. That's not his plans or whatever, to kind of comfort his insecurities, but it's not working. It's like getting worse and worse and worse. All right, what else do we have here for this person? Let me pick up another deck. We've got host here. So it looks like once this apprentice leaves, they are going to have a place to go. That's what this host is here for. We've got discovery in reverse. That's the second time discovery came out. Now, the first time it was in the upright. Now we have the reverse discovery. So I guess this apprentice doesn't plan on talking about this situation or sharing about this situation to anyone. Even though this dude's a psycho. And this, you know, this could be female, but I'm really picking up a bunch of masculine vibes here. Cancer is here. So this apprentice or this teacher could be Cancer or someone close to them. Maybe they're just in that energy of Cancer, which is very emotional, which kind of makes sense with this teacher here as far as what's been coming out. Very, very emotional, like childish, immature, can't get a hold of himself. Can't look past the mirror. And he doesn't even see the mirror correctly. What else do we have here? We've got redundant. Yeah, this teacher is not going to change here. He's going to continue behaving and feeling these ways. No matter who the apprentice is, no matter what this guy does, even if he stops apprenticing people, like he's just, the immature emotional side of him is not going to change. What has gotten into this guy? What else do we have here? We've got web. He's got some kind of web of lies going on, this teacher. That's interesting. Let's see if we can ask, what is this? What are these lies about? We've got the Nine of Pentacles, that he is independent, that he can stand on his own. That's interesting. So you got a teacher here who literally... So some kind of organization or program is paying this teacher to teach this apprentice, okay? Because this motherfucker he's broke as a joke. He cannot stand on his own 2 feet with with the work that he's teaching. He can't make money. I am picking up alcohol too. Like I can smell the alcohol reeking like through his skin. Like he drinks a lot. But the lie in the front that he's putting up here, with this web of lies, this is not just for the apprentice, but people that he knows. They all just think that he's doing his craft and making money with that and surviving with that, but he's not. Once this apprentice walks out and leaves, he's gonna fall on his ass. What else do we have here? Oop. We have antidote here. So it is possible that he could turn things around if he gives up the alcohol, whatever else he might be partaking in. It's like that's what's really draining his finances. It's not really anything else. It's his habits, his addictions. What else do we have here? No way. Craft in reverse. Yeah. And being that we have craft in reverse, it may even well be that he himself is losing some abilities. Like he doesn't quite have that edge that he used to. And that's probably what's pissing him off with this apprentice. This apprentice is gaining that edge and he sees it and he knows that it's something that he doesn't have anymore, you know? We've got error. He's making mistakes. And the apprentice sees that here too. And he's been slipping up a lot. And lashing out about it. So if you point out an error of his, he lashes back. As if it's your fault. Like how dare you point out that I'm trying to teach you wrong. Status here. Now, this is status in the upright. There's just some kind of status change here. And I feel it applies to both people in this situation, both the teacher and the apprentice. There's about to be a huge status change. All right. Let's see what else we've got. We've got operating without a license. So he might even... Like, I really feel like this man is more than just gonna be broke. Like, he's about to lose whatever license or whatever that he's got to do this craft with. Like, he's not... If it's not a physical, actual license, then it's just the reputation within the community. And people are going to notice that because of the alcoholism and his addictions, that he's not going to be any longer qualified to do an excellent job. They're not going to call on him for his work anymore. We have riding the waves in reverse. He's not handling life at all very well. Internal forces. This is all internal stuff. This is trauma that he's experienced in his life that he has not and will not face. What else do we have here? We've got increased synchronicity. That's what I'm telling you. The community is starting to notice. So even, we've already confirmed that the apprentice isn't saying anything. Like, I just feel like this person has a big heart, and they still admire him and recognize him for the great work that he's done across his lifetime. And he knows that, this teacher has valuable information, but he does feel bad for the guy. Like, he can feel, like, when you're around this person, you can feel the pain emanating from him. Like, there's just internal pain. We've got rocking the boat in the reverse, so confirmation that the apprentice has no intention on speaking about this to anyone. He's definitely planning on keeping this to himself. But the community, on the other hand, is already putting 2 and 2 together. Bro, what you got? We have racing the clock. So yeah, here's the countdown. All right. He's losing his status. People are becoming aware. Still refusing to face himself, to face his traumas that he's been through throughout his life, to sit down, heal, to reconnect with himself. He's losing time. The opportunity for him to heal and to get better and to get over these addictions is running real low, real fast. Real low, real fast. That's a shame. So that's where we're at right now. But I'm still kind of picking up, for the majority energy here, though, is suggesting that he's not going to make the change. Not going to make the change. Angels. What else do you have to tell us about this? Actually, in particular, what else do you have to say about this apprentice? We've got the 10 of Swords in reverse. So for this apprentice, this is not the end. So if for some reason you have this apprentice, if you're who I'm talking to, if you have to leave sooner than what you wanted to, this is just letting us know that you will finish your learning somehow or another, even if you have to take it on yourself. But this is not the end. This is just the beginning for you. You are very, very talented. I don't know what kind of craft that you guys are in, what you've been working so hard for, but you've got a huge, huge talent here. And I think you're smart by not talking badly or poorly about this teacher. I think you're smart because it's quite obvious to everyone else that there's an issue going on. And with you not saying anything, it just goes to show that you've got too much respect for the human being to just put somebody down like that or to expose them like that when it's really not your business. This issue is an internal issue with this teacher, and that's all it is. So this is literally just the beginning for you, apprentice. And then we've got the 7 of Cups that wanted to pop out. Yeah, you're going to have plenty of choices here. And then the Judgment card in reverse. Like I said, this teacher's not going to make it. He's going to fall. But this apprentice, you've got plenty. You will have, if you don't know or if you can't see what's about to happen or what's going to be available to you once you depart, this is confirmation that once you do, the doors will open. You're going to have many, many choices to follow. So just follow your heart, your guidance, and you'll be taken care of. But yeah, so I'm going to stop it right there. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this energy, for reading this with me. I hope this helps somebody somewhere, just to, you know, put your mind at ease, let you know that this is going to, you know, for the person who's depending on this to build your craft, then don't worry, because you'll be taken care of. Your learning will continue. You will continue to grow. You have a natural knack for whatever this craft is. That right there is just great. And I'm also being told to tell you, Apprentice, not to worry about this teacher. I know that you're worried sick and you're even like wondering what there is that you could do to help this guy. You can't help him, okay? It's the traumas that have built up in his life, but it's not just that. He's also done some things in the past that are pretty fucked up. And he hasn't reconciled with that yet. But that's his choice. He wanted to wait until the end and not do anything. So this has just been a long time coming, you know. But thank you guys. I greatly appreciate it. And until our next reading, I hope y'all have a good day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Love you.